So Leo 2 times, man. Did you get the name from the movie?
No, I ain't get the name from a movie, but that is bro name off Goodfellas. I got that because that's my sign, man. And everybody been like, because at first it wasn't Leo 2 times, you feel me? It was just regular Leo. Then when I was rapping on the track, I always come on like Leo, Leo. Then everybody like, I'm gonna start calling you that. And then I just shorten it up. Just don't call me Leo, Leo. That's kind of corny. That shit lame as hell. Just call me Leo 2 times. Simple as that.
Right, because I can't see myself saying we got Leo in the building. Well, I can, but it's like
Yeah, that
like
shit.
Leo 2 times compared to Leo.
Yeah.
They go with the 2 times. You know.
Right. Cause that shit lame as hell. He got Leo. Nah, fuck that shit.
All right, so you've been doing music for how long now?
Shit, over 8 years. Shit, I've been taking music since I was like 16, 17. Yup.
Okay. That sounds great, man. Why don't you tell the people where you from, bro?
From Chicago, Illinois, born and raised in Inglewood, 7 dukes, 8 up, gang, 2 fingers in the thumb, none, GDN. Let's get it.
Any 7 Deuce rappers you want to send shouts out to?
Man, shout out to the whole Inglewood, man. On the real, shout out T-Love, man. Shout out to the block. Shout out BAG, man. IEG, STG. Let's get it, man.
So you in Chicago right now making music?
No, I'm out here in California.
California? What brought you to California, bro?
California, man. You know, better opportunity, better everything. Good weed, good weather, good bitches, good water. You feel me? Like shit. It's just everything good. And then I came down here to get my hair right too, cause I wasn't going in the right direction down there in Chicago. You feel me? So I came down here so I can grow and develop more.
Can you explain a little bit when you say you wasn't going in the right direction? Because the people, they want to know stuff like that.
Well, basically, I was around hood niggas. I'm just speaking like a real person. I'm just saying everything real. I was around a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Shit, that gang bang, the thing gang bang, they was associated with it. They was drug dealers. Motherfuckers out there doing whatever they gotta do to get that bag. Scammers. Kick dope artists. You feel me? Like they all about that. You feel me? Like that's who I was around. I was around that shit. And trust me and believe this, my mama never wanted me around that shit. I was raised right. It's just the route I took. You feel me? That's just the route I took. And shit. And it's only because literally I'm a product of my environment. That's what was around me every fucking day. Every single day, that's what's around me. So it's like I ain't had no other choice but to lead into that. I was either gonna go to jail or be in somebody's mortuary.
All right, look, man, when you say you was raised the right way, could you elaborate on that a little bit more? But people seem to think that Chicago is just full of savages. Like no black person in Chicago is prosperous. No black person is legitimate. Could you explain or elaborate a little bit on that?
What I mean by that, and my perspective is, I was raised in a 2-person household. So I had my mama and I had my daddy. You feel me? I had both of them, and my daddy always had a job. I never once saw that man ever in my life without a motherfucking job. That man always had a bag, and he had a side hustle. No matter if it was selling weed, no matter if it was going to knock niggas out, take their money, no matter what it was, he always got to that bag. You feel me? And my mama was always there. That's the queen. That shit. That's the ace coon boom. That's the one who always held the crib down. That's the one we all go to for anything. Mama this, mama was the heart and soul. You couldn't do shit without mama. Mama, whatever mama say is what mama go. Feel me? Like type shit like that. Like, and I always went to school. I stayed in school. They never ever let me You feel me? They never let me venture off to a person want to drop out of school or something like that. Nah, that only happened as I grew up and everything. As I grew up and I started seeing the world for myself, you feel me, by myself, and I venture off and I had to leave the crib and everything because I wanted to do things on my own because I wanted to be the man that I wanted to become and not what nobody else wanted me to become. You feel me? Like my peoples always gave me that option. They always gave me that option of free will. Like, but they always was like, they always kept a tight fist on me though. But they always gave you the free will. They ain't never harbored me or nothing like that. So basically, they always taught me right. I'm very well mannered. You feel me? They raised a very well respected human being for real. Like they did everything in their power they can to keep me alive right here today and keep me moving and keep me focused and keep me pushing forward. And just me being the person I am right now today, that shit, it's all off them.
All right, let me ask you this. Man. You grew up in a 2-parent home. So was things hard for you as a child, man? How was it growing up for a young 2 times Leo?
Hmm. Okay, growing up in Chicago with a 2-parent household, it was hard. It was hard because it's Chicago. You feel me? It wasn't like shit was handed to us. Cause I remember watching my people struggle at one point. Hell yeah. And I remember seeing my people having to turn the oven on, you feel me, just to get heat in the crib. Boil the water, put waters in pots on stoves and shit. Damn, that shit starting to touch a little soul, man, because that shit starting to bring back memories. Because I really remember this for real. Like I remember when we literally had to damn near sell our whole crib just to get fucking shit paid, bills paid, rent paid, all that shit. You feel me? Like I ain't never have a silver spoon fed ass life basically. You feel me? Like wasn't nothing handed to nobody in my family. We had to literally go out there and get it. And we have to literally like make our future to what it is today. Got that shit out the mud.
You said that your father, he always worked, right?
Yeah.
Was your mom's working at that time?
Yeah. My mama was working too. But from what I remember, my mama really took care of the crib. I don't even think Pops even really let my mama work for real like that. You feel me? Like honestly, cause I'm not gonna sit up and say like he's that type of person, but he is that type of person. Like he that type of person. Like when it come to that, and he can hold down the family for sure by himself. He just needs somebody to take care of the crib. Like that's one thing. Oh yeah, and I want to give a shout out to my pops too, RBZ. I gotta give a shout out to you too because he came in my mama's life too at a time of need. He's like an angel, like a God sent him out of nowhere. He changed my mama's life. You feel me? Like he changed both our life. Yeah, I'ma just be 100, man. Shit, man. I remember shit. Me and my mama was homeless. Shit at one point. And I was just a baby though. I was just a little baby. You feel me? And around that time when she was down bad with me, you feel me? She ain't had nobody, but he came in and he was on his shit. You feel me? Like he was on his shit and he took her in because he ain't have to. He ain't have to take my mama in and another baby because he ain't have one at the time. He was a single person. Feel me? He ain't had no kids or nothing. But he took that responsibility on as a man and taught me so much while doing that. You feel me? Like just off him doing that. Like I ain't gonna lie, that like I kinda wanna walk in his footsteps a little bit because that's a real man. Like the things he did, the things he done. He took my mama from not having nothing to having something. He took us from not having nothing to having something. You feel me? Just because he really wanted to be hunted back in those days. I don't even think fathers was even really in motherfuckers' lives for real. Cause I'm a '93 baby. I'm a '90s baby. I'm a early '90s baby. I'm a, shit for real, for real. I'm a late '80s, early '90s baby.